Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, Simeon, it's Rayabya Bunga, back with another lesson. It's a brief but quick, but a very essential lesson with a very essential scripture. Okay. This is out of the book, out of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 38, verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise. All right, now let's break the scripture down. The wisdom of a learned man, someone that's learning, and continuously growing in learning, in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, in particular of our time. Not not of our time, but of our craft of being teachers, or learning this truth in our heritage, and in being, in particular, just dealing with people that's people of our nation that study to teach. All right, learned man cometh with the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. All right, and the opportunity of leisure, this is simple, but I want to go ahead and go into the definition of leisure. Leisure, free time, use of free time of enjoyment. Opportunity afforded by free time to do something. Okay. Nice little good example right here. Writers with enough leisure to practice their art. And that's what, we have, when we're in this truth, whenever we have time of leisure, a good amount of time, free time, we should use it, use that invaluable time to study, to gain wisdom and knowledge, to build up our scholarship, build up our scriptural knowledge and our historical knowledge, so that we can be, sharp as a two-edged sword, man. So we can teach and defend this gospel. All right. Verse, let me continue on this verse. And he that hath little business shall become wise. Someone that has less leisure, or has less leisure or time, that's occupying business, they don't really have the opportunity to study that much, or study and be able to grow in this wisdom and this knowledge, as much. But someone that doesn't have too much going on in their life, using that free time, a good portion of it, that time of leisure, that free time, to study, they should use that to study so that they can get stronger and wiser. And that's, basically that's what, brothers need to focus on and do, man, whenever they have that time, man. Now, of course, pursuing to Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination unto the Lord. So you have to have that balance in your life. So, you just gotta be wise with the time, but also to use it invaluably, or use it that valuable free time for yourself, man, to study and learn. Now, I do want to get a scripture just to balance it out. Where is that at? Is that Sirach 11? Go ahead and go into the 11th chapter. I'm going to get this verse and I'm going to close. It's 11 and it might be verse 10. Let me go to it. All right, con. Sirach 11:11. There is one that laboreth. Because there is, just to have balance and have an understanding of it. Because, we are laboring in this truth, by studying and whatnot. Sirach 11:11. There is one that laboreth and taketh pains and maketh haste, and is so much the more behind. So, there are times where someone that laboreth and taketh pains, might study too much, also to pursuing the Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, it says that much study is weariness of the flesh. taketh pains and maketh haste, and so much the more behind. So, you can study as much as you can in your free time, but sometimes for some individuals, they still are far behind. Verse 12, again, there is another that is slow and have need of help, wanting ability and full of poverty. Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good and set him up from his low estate. Verse 13, and lifted up his head from misery, so that many that saw it marveled at him. So, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with this scripture, you know what I'm saying? For certain people, regardless of their cognitive motor or how much they study, you know what I'm saying, or how much ability they have. Some are going to be far behind just by nature. Some are just going to excel. So I'm just pulling the scripture out to give you further edification on that, so you can have a clear understanding on you know what I'm saying, on the balance between that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, don't matter what level you are, how far you can get, if you plateau, or how far you can reach, or how far whatever plateau the Lord has given you, a high one or a low one, you still have to study and still grow in this thing, man. There's still variables and still sections to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, this truth that we have to deal with, man. And some brothers excel more than others. But with that said, man, Lord willing, this was edifying, and you know what I'm saying, soon I'll be back with another lesson. That said, this is Rayabya. That's it. Shalom.